your boy Domly from Sweden, and in today's video I have opened 15,000 cases and we're gonna see what I got. So actually I didn't just open 15,000 cases, no, I started this video idea back in January of 2024, so a year ago, or actually a little bit more, and during all of 2024 I opened these 15,000 cases and I actually still have every single one of these skins. Oh wow, so many cool skins in my inventory that I just bought. Guys, I'm buying skins, write to me on Twitter. Hey. No, but in all seriousness, I have made this here spreadsheet in January of 2024. It has tracked every single case that I have opened since then, which is over 15,000 cases. As you can see, it tracks which skin I've opened, if it's StatTrack or not, what quality, what float, the price of them, what case it's from, and how much that case costs. So we're going to see if it was worth opening 15,000 cases. And also, by the way, before I show you that, I told you guys that I have all of the skins left in my inventory. I wasn't even kidding. For example, just here is a random storage unit. In this one, I think there should be 1,000 different skins from case battles. Yeah, look, in here we have a cookery, a StatTrack cookery stained, AK inheritance, all of these random skins that I've just opened from cases, and then all of these 15,000 skins I've just chucked into storage units because I wanted to make this video where we take a look at all the skins I opened. So here in my calculations, you can see I opened 15,038 cases, but that's actually wrong because I opened a few more. You can see here, because it's not counting the knives. There's gonna be some discrepancies because this whole shit was very hard to keep track of because there was just so many skins. But yeah, we basically opened around 15,100 and here are the stats. From the blues, we opened 12,071 blues, which is 80.27%, and the actual drop rate in the CS code of blues is only 79.9, so we actually got a little worse luck there, unfortunately. And the price of all of these 12,000 blues, $5,800 basically. That's not a whole lot, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The most expensive skin we opened is this StatTrack AUG Wings, which of course I opened from the weapon case 1. Very cool case. Now for the purples, I opened 2,357 purples out of these cases, which amounts to 15.67%, and the actual coded drop rate of purples is 15.98. So here we actually got a few less purples than we should have gotten, and these purples, even though they're only 2,300, are worth almost the same as the blues, $5,200. Very cool. And the most expensive purple we had was this StatTrack Glock Dragon tattoo. That's actually minimal wear, kind of weird quirky fact. This one is worth $242. Of course, also from the weapon case 1. Moving on to the pinks, I opened 485 penis. I opened 485 pinks, which is 3.2%, and the actual drop rate is 3.2%, so that's pretty good. And these 485 pinks are worth $4,267. I'm very surprised. I thought these would be worth way more. I don't know. It's just weird. And the most expensive pink we got was none other than the AK case hardened minimal wear. As you can see, sadly, no blue gem pattern or anything, and because of that, it's only worth $237. Actually less than the dragon tattoo, which is only purple. Kinda weird. People just use that for trade up for the AK case hardened. Moving on to the reds, I opened 91 reds in total, which is 0.61%. The actual coded drop rate is 0.639, so once again a little unlucky there. These reds are worth $4,800. The most expensive one of these reds was the StatTrack Chantigos Fire Factory New. This is actually very rare to open. Like, it's rarer than a knife to get a StatTrack red, and it being factory new, it's kind of crazy. Even though it's a really good skin, it's only worth $238. Not great. Next up, we're not doing the gold, we're doing the StatTracks because I thought that'd be interesting to see as well. I opened 1,466 StatTrack skins, which is 9.75%, and as you probably already know, the chance of getting a StatTrack is exactly 10%, so we got a little bit unlucky there. The price of all of the StatTracks, which is previously included in these, because all of the StatTracks are going to have some color, is $3,389. And the most expensive StatTrack skin that we got was the dragon tattoo. No surprise there. It's a trade-up fuel for the AKK's hardhand. It's going to be very expensive. And finally, for the gold, the rare special items, I opened out of 15,000 cases, 33 golds, which is not great. It's 0.22%, and as you probably know, the chance of getting a knife is 0.256, so we actually got unlucky there. We should have gotten more knives, which is very sad, because 15,000 cases, bro, please, at least let me have some luck. The price of all of these 33 golds, however, is $8,000, which is very much money, I'm not gonna lie, but it is 33 golds, so if you think about the grand scheme of things, it's not that much compared to the money that I spent, which you're gonna see pretty soon. The most expensive knife that I got was the Karambit Damascus Steel factory new, worth $857. And just to quickly recap, that means blues, we got 52 blues too many than we statistically should have. We got 47 too few purples. We got 4 too many pinks, so we were a little lucky with the pinks. And for the reds and the golds, we both got 5 too few. And StatTracks, like I said, we should have gotten 38 more, but we didn't. The total value opened in all of these cases, drum roll, $31,500 in real money value. It's not like Steam list prices or so. This is the actual money that I could get into my pocket. If that looks very sexual, I'm sorry. But as you're soon gonna find out, compared to the price of the cases, it's not all too good. The price of the cases, not the keys, only the cases, was $43,666. That's a hell of a lot of money in only the cases. 15,000 keys on top of this, $37,595. Which means if you put these numbers together, you get the total price that I paid in 2024 to open 15,000 cases, which was $81,261. That means that our ROI of how much money we spent versus got back is less than 40%. Like, bro, this should be illegal. Which means that finally you guys can laugh at me, because the money that I profited, or in this case lost, was $49,733. Oh my god. I have got some examples here to show you what I could have bought with that money. Some comparisons of things that money could have bought me. First of all, this house in Sweden. You're living right next to the lake. It's a hella beautiful house. Super modern interior. Hello? It doesn't even look bad. And I just lost this on cases. This money could have also bought me this whole fucking forest in Sweden. There's so many pictures. They can't even fit the whole forest in a picture. It's literally worth the same money that I lost. Otherwise, this money could have also bought me this school in Sweden, and I would still have $5,000 change in my pocket. Or you get a basketball field? Or if I wanted to keep that money in skins instead, I could have just chose not to open cases and instead buy 126 Bayonet Vanilla. But instead, I just took all of them and just threw them at Gabe Newell. And here's a little breakdown of all of the different cases that I opened. You can see the case I opened the most of was the Revolution case. I opened almost 3,000 of them. Then Kilowatt 1,600, Fracture 1,300, Glove case almost 900. Holy shit. I want to show you guys some of the skins that I opened that have cool floats as well. So skins starting with 0.00, meaning we got very good factory new skins, 86 of them, so they're still very rare to open. Skins starting with 0.99, meaning very battle scarred skins, we got 20 of those. Weirdly enough, those seem to be way rarer. The highest float skin that I opened was a SSG Disaster with 0.9997 float. That is so cool. The lowest float skin that I opened was a StatTrack G3 Ventilator with a float of 0.0002, and here is that one, 0.0002. That's pretty cool. And here are 3 random cool float skins that I found. A Tech 9 Cracked Opal with a float of 0.444444. Like, that is hella cool. A P90 Neo Queen with a float of 0.55555, so 5 5s. And a Sword of Fubar with a float of 0.66666. Sadly, not 6 sixes. And I want to mention this UMP Labyrinth, which is float 0.39999, and it's actually float capped at 0.4, which means this is the 4th top highest float UMP Labyrinth, which no one cares about. Now, I just want to show you guys here, if I remove the blues and the pinks, purples, and reds, and only show you the golds, this is what it looks like. These are all of the golds that I opened, knives and gloves, in 2024. You can see a lot of them are kind of cool, but many of them are just very shit. The average price of the golds I unboxed is literally $244. Like, you are so much better off just buying the skins you want than trying to open them. You should never ever open cases if you want to get skins. So I ended up like minus $50,000, and with so many storage units just filled with shit, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with all these skins. So let me know what you guys think I should do with all of these skins, or maybe I'll just make a separate video going through all of them and sorting it out, fixing it, making it look nice. But for now, I think that's pretty much it. If you still want to open cases after watching this video, you are fucking stupid. Thank you guys for watching. Now I'm gonna go cry and try to explain to the bank how I spent $50,000 on literally nothing. Whoop him!